Your Reloop Buddy DJ controller is not only a great mixing companion, it's also ready to handle popular scratch techniques. With the crossfader in the middle, simply hold your finger on the track load icon and select Scratch Tools to load it to your deck. In this tool, you have a range of different samples to scratch with. For easier access, why not manually assign hot cues to your favorite samples? When you're ready, choose a sample you like and make sure it's queued up to the beginning of its waveform. All scratching is based on a foundational technique called the baby scratch. Pushing the jog wheel forward once and pulling the jog wheel back again at the same start position of the sample so that you always get a clean, sharp sound. Baby scratches can also be done whilst the deck is playing whenever you place your hand on the jog wheel. This leads us on to our next foundational technique called a drop, which is to simply release your sample and then rewind it back to the start in a rhythmic fashion. Now that we've covered some jog wheel techniques, we can incorporate the crossfader for more creativity. But when it comes to most scratch techniques, a crossfader with a sharp curve is essential. So let's tap on the menu icon and access the settings. Now tap on Mixer, then Crossfader Curve, then select Cut, and finally exit the menu. You'll notice that your crossfader now has a much sharper curve, similar to an on-off switch for each deck. So now when we perform baby scratches, we can instantly choose which parts of the sample we want to be heard and which parts we want to mute. Patterns like this are often referred to as marches or military scratches. The same principle can be applied to drop techniques by opening the crossfader as we release the sample, then closing it before we rewind it back. This produces our next technique called a forward scratch, allowing only the forward notes of the sample to be heard. Fast forward scratches are often referred to as stabs. Our next scratch technique, called the transformer, works by opening and closing the crossfader whilst a sample is moving on the deck to create syncopated stuttering patterns. It's one of the most versatile scratch techniques and is open to how fast you move the jog wheel and how many times you chop the sound in either direction of the sample. There's many more techniques for you to discover as you practice, but the goal with scratching is to always perform rhythmically over music to complement it and make your DJ sets more exciting. Here's a freestyle demonstration of the scratch techniques covered in this tutorial over the street noise beat from your demo tracks library.